your hand through every storm, thinking I was keeping you warm. But behind your eyes another fire, a name you whisper with desire. Turns out you love someone else, while you said I was your world. I was dancing in your dream, but the music wasn't for me. Now I'm standing here alone, while you're lying in his arms, not mine. I should have seen the way you smiled, different when I held you tight. The nights you said you needed space, were nights you left me in disgrace. The truth came quiet, cold and deep. It woke me right out of my sleep. Turns out you loved someone else, while you said I was your world. I was dancing in your dream, but the music wasn't for me. Now I'm standing here alone, while you're lying in his arms, not mine. I should have seen the way you smiled, different when I held you tight. The nights you said you needed space, were nights you left me in disgrace. The truth came quiet, cold and deep. It woke me right out of my sleep. Turns out you loved someone else, while you swore I was enough. You were kissing me goodbye every time you said you tried. Now I'm walking through your life, with every step a last goodbye. If he makes you feel alive, why did you make me believe your lies? Turns out you loved someone else. I was never in your heart, just a place you used to hide, while he was burning your life. Now I let go of the pain, but I won't ever love the same. There's love in the night. Once you left, I felt alive. I'll still remember deep the place where love used to sleep. The sheets are cold, the air is thin. Your scent still lingers on my skin. The echo of your breath still keeps me close where love used to sleep. This bed remembers every touch, the whispered words, the aching hush. Though time has taken what we had, it can't erase the good and bad. I still lie down and gently weep in the place where love used to sleep. The photographs are in the drawer, I don't look at them anymore, but silence plays the same old song, reminding me you've been gone too long. Your side is empty, still untouched. I keep it there, I miss it much, like sacred ground beneath my feet. This room where love used to sleep. I trace the edges of the bed and hear the things we never said. The way you held me every night, the way your hands turned off the light. Now I just lie here counting sheep in the space where love used to sleep. This bed where love used to sleep. Ooh. lost. Accept the warmth, accept the cost, and tuck the past beneath the sheet. Here in the place where love used to sleep, where love used to sleep. The truth behind your smile and stayed in silence all the while. I watched you fall for someone new while acting like I wanted you to. But every joke I tried to fake was just a piece of me that breaks. I had the words inside my new while acting like I wanted you to. But every joke I tried to fake was just a piece of me that breaks. I had the words inside my chest, but fear had always done the rest. So I just nodded, played along, and let you think there's nothing wrong. These are the things I couldn't say out loud, the love I kept beneath the clouds, the moments I just let slip by, the nights I broke but didn't cry. I loved you more than words allowed, but I just couldn't say it out loud. Your voice became my favorite sound. I'd memorize each laugh I found, but I would never cross the line. So you'd stay near, but never mind. You asked me once if I was fine. I whispered yes and drew the line. But in that pause behind my eyes, 1,000 truths began to rise. I held the silence like a friend, afraid to start, afraid to end. So I just smiled and said I'm good, instead of all the things I should. These are the things I couldn't say out loud, like how your name felt safe and proud, how every glance you never knew was fire burning right through. You never heard me make a sound, but every heartbeat screamed it loud. Now I just write it in the dark, these hidden lines, this quiet spark, and wonder if you ever guessed the truth I carry in my chest. You should have tried, but fear and pride just let it die. And now the silence speaks instead of all the words I left unsaid. So if you ever read this song, know I was quiet but not wrong. You were the one I dreamed about. These are the things I couldn't say out loud. I should have told you, should have tried, but fear and pride just let it die. And now the silence speaks instead of all the words.
I passed the cafe where we used to stay. Your laughter echoes, then fades away. The seat across feels cold and bare, but I still see you sitting there. I speak your name into the dark. It doesn't answer, just leaves a mark. Do I still live in your heart? Or have I drifted too far apart? Was I a song you used to play that slowly faded, then slipped away? I'm still here, right where you left, hoping you feel what I still kept. I trace old texts on my old phone. Each word feels heavier alone. You said forever, soft and clear, but now forever's not so near. The moon still shines like when you stayed, but now it only shows the shade. Do I still live in your heart? Or did you tear my name apart? Was I a flame you let burn down, or just a face lost in a crowd? I'm still here, beneath the rain, whispering love through silent pain. If I could ask just one last time, would you still say that you were mine? Do I still live in your heart? Or did I end where we did start? If there's a place where I remain, then call me back through all the rain. Did I end where we did start? If there's a place where I remain, then call me back through all the rain. I've seen your strength and joy thing, a gentle smile through heavy rain. You stayed up through the darkest nights, so they could wake to morning light. Your eyes became their very home, your arms the safest place they've known. You're the mother of our children, the star that shines when all feels hidden, the light that guides me through the storm, the half of me that keeps us warm. More than a love, more than a vow, you're the reason they breathe now. And every time I see their face, I see your soul, your love, your grace. You teach them love without a song, with every touch so soft, profound. may start to close, your heart still gives and always knows. You heal their tears without a word, with quiet strength that's always heard. You're the mother of our children, the answered prayer I've been given, the rainbow after every rain, the peace that eases every pain. And if love could be defined, your name would cross my mind. For in this life and all I do, my deepest thanks will lead to you. One day they'll grow and walk away, but they'll carry you in every way. You're the mother of my children, the home inside their heartbeats rhythm. And if I leave this world too soon, know I loved you like the moon. For in your arms they came alive, and in your love we still survive. You're the mother of my children, the answered prayer I've been given, the rainbow after every rain, the peace that eases every pain. And if love could be defined, your name would cross my mind. For in this life and all I do, my deepest thanks will lead to you. One day they'll grow and walk away, but they'll carry you in every way. And if
I was a shadow of myself, too tired to fight, too scared to help. I shut the world behind closed doors, but still you stayed and gave me more. My heart was quiet, cold and bruised. I didn't know the words to use, but every time I turned away, you held me close, you chose to stay. You didn't try to fix the pain, you simply sat there in the rain. Your silence spoke louder than light, you saw me when I lost my fight. You loved me when I couldn't, when I believed that no one should. You saw the beauty in the cracks, you gave me what I never could. You stayed through storms I lay alone, you held me when I turned to stone. You loved me when I couldn't, and I still don't know why you would.
I pushed away the kindest hands, but walls so no one understands. But you knocked on every door and waited till my soul restored.
You whispered hope when I was numb, you stayed until the morning sun. And though I never said it then, you taught me how to feel again. You gave me love with no demand, no need to speak, no need to stand. You held the weight I couldn't bear, and loved for me that wasn't there. You loved me when I couldn't, when I believed that I was wrong. You saw the music in my silence and turned my weakness into song. You stayed when I gave up on me, you saw the light I couldn't see. You loved me when I couldn't, now you're the air inside of me. I see it now, the things you gave, the gentle fight, the quiet brave. You didn't leave, you didn't speak, you stayed when I was small and weak. You loved me when I couldn't, when I believed that I was wrong. You saw the music in my silence and turned my weakness into song. You stayed when I gave up on me. You saw the light I couldn't see. You loved me when I couldn't. Now you're the air inside of me. Myself at all. Even when I made you fall, I'm learning now to love like you did. Patient, soft, and never hid. You showed me how love truly lives, by loving me when I couldn't. I see it now, the things you gave. The gentle fight, the quiet brave. You didn't leave, you didn't speak. You stayed when I was small and weak. I'm learning now to love like you did. I watched you fall for someone new, while standing just a step from you. I gave you words you never heard. I stayed in silence, love deferred. You passed me like a morning breeze. I was the shadow in your peace, there but never seen. I loved you softly in between your every laugh, your every cry. I stood beside you, walked right by. I was the calm behind your storm, the quiet love that kept you warm. I held the pieces when you broke. You never knew the strength I spoke. You looked at me, but not quite through. You missed the love right next to you. I whispered loud, but in disguise. You heard the world, but not my cries. There but never seen, a silent thread in all your scenes. You smiled at me like I was there, felt me close but didn't care. Still I stayed through every scar, wishing you'd see who I really are. Maybe some loves are meant to shine, just stay behind and call it time. Never blew up back, I was there, felt me close but didn't care. Still I stayed through every scar, wishing you'd see who I really are. Maybe some loves are meant to shine, just stay behind and call it time. There but never see the love you had in between. One day you'll look back and know the one you missed never let go. Now shy and filled with doubt, you saw the light I couldn't shout. You loved the quiet in my name and held the girl who feared the flame. When I was loud and full of fire, chasing dreams and climbing higher, you never tried to slow me down. You smiled and watched me claim the crown. I loved you in every version of me, in every shade I tried to be, in every fear I learned to hide, in every moment I came alive. Through all the years you didn't see, I still loved you endlessly. When I was broken, small and tired, a voice within that once inspired. You held the cracks and didn't run. You stayed until the dawn had come. When I grew into someone new, still chasing things away from you. You never tried to slow me down, yet I could feel you always here. I loved you in every version of me, in every shade I tried to be, in every fear I learned to hide, in every moment I came alive. Through all the years you didn't see, I still loved you endlessly. I loved you in every version of me, through every shade I tried to be, in every fear I learned to hide, in every moment I came alive. Through all the years you didn't see, I still loved you endlessly. When I was broken, small and tired, a voice within that once inspired. You held the cracks and didn't run. In every moment I came alive. Through all the years you didn't see, I still loved you endlessly. When I grew into someone recognize the silence in our envy's eyes. It wears new clothes, it holds new dreams, but deep beneath it's still the same. I loved you in every version of me, through silence and identity, through all the things I had to be, through scars and songs and memories. Even the girl who walked away still loves you in a quiet way, still loved you in each version of me. You may not know who I became, but deep inside I kept your name. No matter who the world may see, I loved you in each version of me. So if we meet in time again, and I seem different than I've been, just know, beneath what you can see, I still love you in every version of me. The night was quiet, the stars stood still. We whispered dreams on the windowsill. The world forgot us just like dust, except the moon remembered us. You held my hand in silver light, and everything just felt so right. The night was slow, the sky was white, but we were safe on either side. When the moon remembered us, it wrapped us both in gentle trust, like time had paused for just one kiss, and gave us space we'd always miss. Those seasons changed and rivers rushed, the moon still remembered us. Where laughter played and silence keeps the love we made. But still at night I feel your touch in places where we used to hush. No words remain, no songs we claim, but stars still blink out both our names. And when I look up high above, I swear it flickers what we loved. When the moon remembered us, it didn't care who broke or hushed. It held our story in its glow, in ways that only night could know. And though we've both returned to dust, the moon still remembers us. Do you still dream beneath its shine? Does Does it still haunt you, same as mine? For even if we've drifted far, that moon still knows just who we are. So if you feel a light tonight that brushes softly on your life, just know I'm there, just like